Well, despite the fact that the calendar says April and Mother Nature is still thinking winter. We still saw plenty of snow in the last 24 hours.
Let's go ahead and send it over to Adam Bell for a look at your freaky forecast. Adam?
Well, Beth, I'm feeling a little lightheaded today. I don't know why, but what are you going to do, Amal? I guess, you can dance, right? I guess you can have a little dance, maybe the...
Yeah, I think it's a great day to call in sick. I tried to make a snowball, but, it just doesn't work so well. The snow is... Well, spring flood season 2009 is, in a full effect across much of southwest Montana. Out here at the East Gallatin River, there were over 1,000 people inside the town hall meeting, and along with that, the parking lot, they had to use the overflow parking lot by 10:45 this morning. I'm standing out at the corner of Church and Mendenhall, and as you can see behind me, there still are flames coming from the building. These sails are still rolling in. We're looking at some pretty quiet conditions, but downright cold for sure. You can see my nose is turning pink in the cold weather.
Well, the warm days apparently are numbered with some distinct changes on the way. Adam's in with what he's seeing. Adam.
That's right, Donna. As much as it hurts me to say this, they are numbered. You're right, and I'll talk about that coming up in just a couple minutes. But let's not talk about the bad first. Let's talk about the good news. Plenty of clear skies out there in southwest Montana and the entire Pacific Northwest. And that's led to some fairly comfortable temperatures at the last hour, already in the 50s in the mining city, mid-60s in Bozeman. And we're going to cool out nicely here in Bozeman as we drop into the upper 30s to low 40s once again, back into the 80s once more. So warm weather is still sticking around. In fact, we had a couple record highs. I'll talk about that. But those big changes, I'll show you that in my 7-day forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
Your accurate forecast from Adam Bell starts now with Storm Tracker weather on Montana's news station.
Well, welcome back and happy Thursday. We're on our way through the work week this week. Here's a look at the state map. We've got fire weather watches. It actually does include the city of Bozeman, and this is all in effect for western Montana through starting actually tomorrow or Saturday afternoon to Saturday evening rather, and it's going to continue, and it looks like the best chance for the fire opportunities is going to be furthest to the north where we have a little bit of a weak trough moving through. It's going to increase our winds, and that's the best chance for the fuel to fire. So with the dry conditions that we've had over southwest Montana and western Montana, on top of that wind, keep an eye out for some fires over the weekend, but what a beautiful day we have had across the area. Here's the state picture with satellite and radar composite on top of it. No motion whatsoever. There aren't any clouds across the state of Montana. In fact, let's go ahead and take a live look outside at our mining city iCam and prove it to you. There you go. No clouds out there this afternoon, but what a nice warm day we had. We were well into the 80s, even in the mining city. 85 degrees, tied the record for the day today. 84 right now under sunny skies. Look at the normal. We should be only 64 for a high. We're 20 degrees above that right now, and we did have definitely a nice afternoon with plenty of that sunshine sticking around. Sunny skies over in Bozeman Gallatin Field as well. 67 is the normal high. We get to 90, which also tied the record for the day. So we had a couple of record ties for the day today. Just beautiful weather sticking around, and it's all thanks to high pressure that continues to dominate most of the west coast. Not only us, but all the way from Vancouver, British Columbia, all the way down to Central California, seeing plenty of sunny skies and very warm conditions. Still 89 degrees in Bozeman, Ray and Three Forks in the mid-80s at 85 degrees. Even Ed and Ennis right now at 84 degrees, so very warm. You're looking at about 10 to 15 degrees above normal just at the last hour. Everyone in the state of Montana seeing 80 degrees at the last hour. You can see a little bit of some cooler weather off to our east, and that's on the backside of the ridge. We're getting a little more cooler conditions moving on in, but that's nothing for us to worry about. But places like Denver, Colorado, and all the higher elevations in Colorado seeing showers and some mountain snows as well, so very unsettled for them. But you can see basically plenty of sunshine for all of us across our area. But now, the way it works in the weather world is if you have high pressure dominating one side of the country, you're going to have low pressure or cooler weather dominating another side, and that's exactly the case, especially across the southeast. One city in particular that has seen tremendous amounts of cooler and wet weather over the last little bit, Atlanta, Georgia. Let's take a look at some video. Here's a school that was flooded on Monday. The waters have since receded a little bit, but definitely a lot of rain. We here in Bozeman are sitting at about an inch below where we should be for this time of year, or for this time of the month in September in terms of precipitation, whereas Atlanta, Georgia, plus 3.7 inches above normal on the precipitation mark. So definitely very unsettled out there, but the good news for us is we have nothing like that to worry about in our neck of the woods. Let's go ahead and go back to our weather graphics here, and you can see as we zoom back out, this cold front may bring some more showers across much of the southeast, so it continues to remain unsettled for them out there. But in our area, we have, once again, nothing to complain about as we have sunny skies all around. So definitely enjoy the beautiful weather, and it looks like it's going to continue at least into the first half and the second half of the weekend, but then as we go into early next week, something may actually change. Here's what it looks like. I've seen this in the models the last couple days. Finally have enough confidence in it to mention it to you guys. High pressure has been sitting down to our south for quite a long time, dominating our weather pattern, but it's going to slowly weaken and move off to the south and east, and that's going to open the door for a cold front that's going to be approaching the Pacific coastline early next week, and behind it we're going to see some significantly cool weather. We're going to be 10, 15 degrees below normal as opposed to the 20 degrees we've been above. Cool conditions, showers moving on through, mountain snows even possible, and the overnight lows as we have those showers moving on through, even in the valleys, will be pushing that freezing mark, so there may even be some rain-snow mix in the valleys, but nothing to worry about, at least in the valleys, for any accumulating snow at this point. But just thought I'd throw that out there, that there are going to be some changes in the long range. For the night tonight, though, no changes going on as we see clear conditions, beautiful weather, 30s, 40s, a few isolated 50s tonight. As we go into the afternoon hours tomorrow, 80s once again across the state, so just beautiful conditions sticking around much of southwest Montana. Here you are this evening, clear conditions once again. A little bit on the cool side up in the Wisdom area, upper 20s. Tomorrow into the low 80s as we go on the other side of the divide. Still fairly nice evening on its way. Clear and comfortable as we make it into the 30s. Tomorrow, still fairly nice as we get into the 80s. And then we're going to be into the 7-day forecast, and that's where those big changes are occurring. We're going down to 49 degrees for your high on Wednesday in the mining city. Quick look at the Bozeman 7-day forecast. Similar conditions as well. We drop into the 50s for early next week. But you know what? Let's worry about the colder weather later. Let's talk about sunshine now.
But it's good to be warm. Thanks,
Exactly.
Adam. What do you got coming up?
Butte High football coming up.
Access to the facility is fairly simple with two separate locations, one on Black and one on Mendenhall. Once inside the facility with the automated system, it's a matter of just pushing a button, waiting for your ticket, and you're good to go. The garage offers a place to protect your car from the multiple weather elements here in Montana while you shop downtown. Once you're finished shopping, an automated payment system awaits you.
So what we do, we come up to the machine here and have the parking ticket with us that we got from the gate, inserted in here. It says, "1 moment please," and it says I owe a quarter for the time I was here. For an hour and a half I was here. The slot over here opens up. I put in my quarter. It says preparing ticket. And then it comes out. It's been validated. Now I take this to the exit, put it in the slot again, the gate raises, and I leave the facility.
Once you have your pay ticket on your way out, put it in the machine, and you're good to go. Reporting from the newest parking facility in downtown Bozeman, I'm Adam Bell for Montana's news station.